Thank you, Auntie Lynn, for your welcome and allowing us in this space. I respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which this celebration is being held, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and I pay my respect to their elders, past, present, and to their emerging leaders. I also acknowledged the traditional custodians of the land where I reside, the Bunurong, Boon Warring, and the Wurundjeri Woi Warring peoples of the Eastern Kulin Nation. I acknowledge their connection to land, waters, and community and pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and acknowledge their emerging leaders. May I also extend that respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people in attendance this evening. This land always was and always will be Aboriginal land. We're so grateful to all the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander knowledge holders who have generously provided input to the work that the Commission has conducted over the years. I acknowledge the long history and leadership of First Nations peoples in anti-racism efforts. It is an honor to be invited to speak here tonight with such a wealth of knowledge and experience in the room. Allow me to express my appreciation to Metro Assist and to your chair, Scott Machen, members of the board and management, and all the supporters and volunteers for the invitation to address you this evening, and to obviously thank you for the critical work that you undertake. Through the community services they provide, including migrant settlement, family support and early intervention, financial support, tenancy services, and community development, and the list goes on. Metro Assist play a critical and crucial role in supporting communities from diverse backgrounds to participate fully in the Australian society. This year's Refugee Week theme is healing, and that gives us the opportunity to celebrate the contributions of refugee communities. And tonight's program especially provides an excellent sample of the creativity, innovation, and diversity that our Australian society is so privileged to have and to be able to embrace. Since March of 2021, my team at the Commission and I have been working on the initial stages of developing a national anti-racism framework. During these processes, we have had the privilege to speak with community members, many of whom are from refugee and migrant backgrounds. Participants have shared with us the privilege of being able to be in Australia and to be able to participate and feel a sense of belonging. And of course, they've also shared with us their experiences that are both good and bad. And we've heard from community members who have experienced discrimination in employment, in education, in the provision of services, and in the broader society. And we've also heard about positive experiences where community have been empowered to not only participate, but to strive and to be able to thrive in our community. The findings from the initial scoping phase of the National Anti-Racism Framework Project demonstrate the importance of multiculturalism and how beneficial it is to our society. As the Refugee Council of Australia reminds us, the extensive qualifications, skills, and diversity that refugees and migrants bring adds to the prosperity of Australia and allows our society to flourish. What a privilege Australia has in providing a home for many refugees and for migrants. This nation is fortunate to be able to share its wealth of opportunities. Together, I hope we can continue to work together towards ensuring this reality only expands as we all deserve equality and the opportunity to make a home here for ourselves and for our families in this country, no matter where our birthplace or what our cultural or racial backgrounds might be. Although I'm aware, and I'm sure most people in this room would be, that there is still a long way to go. And the work to do that we need to do to remove barriers to equitable participation with organizations such as Metro Assist. We believe we can strive towards a society that respects individuality, dignity, and diversity as Metro Assist mission outlines. We should continue to open our arms and acknowledge the great gifts we receive when we have healthy refugee policies and programs in place to support communities. So once again, I'd like to thank Metro Assist for inviting me to speak to you at this evening's event. It has been my pleasure. This evening is more than a dinner. It is a celebration of progress and celebration of the beauty that community and diversity bring. It is wonderful to observe all the progress and all the wins taking place within the sector. And I hope the sector and communities will only continue to prosper. The work to support refugees and migrants to settle in Australia will continue. And there's much work to be done. But tonight is for you to celebrate and enjoy. And I wish you well. Thank you.